Today at CWN, choir had amazing auditions for state.
And Coach Luna is starting up the FCS at the end of the year project. I'm Emma.
And I'm William, and today is Thursday, February 13th, 2025.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Swim went off to state yesterday and are competing today.
Yes, it was a great send-off. Good luck to them.
And as you all know, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Here's Miss Morales to tell us a little history about this day.
So a little fun fact about St. Valentine's. We actually celebrate St. Valentine in reference to the sacrifice of love. So St. Valentine was a Roman priest and physician who was actually martyred for defying the emperor Claudius II's ruling not to be marrying those during the time of war. And so he would do this, St. Valentine, he would marry those in secret. And when that was discovered, he was martyred for this. So we just remember this day for the sacrifice of love, and we just, acknowledge one another and just give grace.
And to go with the Valentine's vibe, we asked students and teachers about their plans for this day of love.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Gwen. So Gwen, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
So tomorrow I'm going out to dinner after school with one of my friends and we're doing a gift exchange.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Jonay. So Jonay, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
My girlfriend and I are going to go out to dinner.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Jonay. Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Iris. So Iris, what are you going to do for Valentine's Day?
Eating chocolate and spending time with family.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Iris. Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Miss Vincent. So Miss Vincent, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Well, this year I'll actually be at the Mardi Gras ball, but in previous years or in the future, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day because why celebrate love one time a year when you could do it all year round?
Thank you so much. That was a good point. Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Coach Hernser. So Coach Hernser, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I don't have a lot of plans for Valentine's Day. I don't really celebrate Valentine's. I feel like you should love someone every day of the year, not just a single day. To me, Valentine's Day is just a corporate holiday created to sell chocolate and cards. So I kind of see the cynical side of that. I'm pretty busy right now. As everybody knows, I'm about to be moving, and so I'm going to be doing all of those kinds of things and doing a lot of work on Valentine's Day. But I'll spend some time with my wife, and we'll still have a dinner or a meal, but nothing too crazy.
All right, that's a good point, Coach Richard. Thank you so much. Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Coach Moto. So Coach Moto, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Oh, well, that's going to be a cool day because we have a game that night against SGA, but it's an early game. So we'll have the one game at 6, and then hopefully going to get in the truck, race home, and then get to spend the night with my 3 beautiful, lovely ladies, the missus and my 2 babies.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Coach Moto. That's it from us. Now back to the studio.
It's another day and another busy week for Mrs. Johns. She has 2 labs for us to talk about. In the first lab, we learn about the intermolecular forces. Let's take a look.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Ms. Johns. So Ms. Johns, we heard that you're having a lab. Could you tell us more about that?
Sure. In the Pac Chem class this unit, we're learning about intermolecular forces and kinetic molecular theory, and they kind of interplay with one another. And phase changes is part of that because the kinetic theory says everything's always in motion, right? And so you have solids, liquids, and gases, and the amount of motion they have determines the state of matter it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Plus the attractive forces. So things with high attractive forces at the same temperature are going to be stuck together like a solid. Weak attractive forces are going to be flying around the room. And so we're kind of seeing all of those happen, and then lots of different phase changes, and they're really having to think about how different types of particles can go in and out of states of matter. And so it's just, and plus it's dry ice, which is cool. They, a lot of kids haven't had an opportunity. They've seen it before, the smoke and all that, but it's kind of cool to see how you make it. And so they'll have an opportunity to kind of go through it, see the phase changes, then really think about what I really want them to understand is where the energy is going. Is energy going in? Is energy going out? Are we pulling things together, making them stick together with their intermolecular force? Or are we putting energy in to break up the intermolecular force because they have a test on Monday? So hopefully, this applies to what they're going to learn and they'll be able to do well on Monday. That's the whole goal. That's what we do in every lab. It's fun. Should make education something they want to do, but at the same time, I have a purpose. I want them to be able to answer questions on Monday.
Okay, well, thank you. That was all from us. Now back to the studio.
And in Mrs. John's second lab, the students got to participate in an all-time favorite, the Making Ice Cream Lab. Let's see how they did.
Hey cats, I'm here with Kinsley and Riley. So Riley, y'all are having a lab at Miss John's. What are y'all doing?
We're making ice cream.
And Kinsley, how is this helping you learn about chemistry?
We're learning about kinetic energy and intermolecular forces and how liquids can turn to solids and how energy moves out instead of in.
Well, thank y'all so much. That's all from us, and back to the studio.
It's time to see who we are honoring today for Black History Month.
In continuing of Black History Month, today we celebrate Harriet Tubman. She became the first woman to lead an armed military raid in June of 1863. She was also a Union scout, spy, and a nurse, as well as fighting for women's rights. That's all from us. Now back to the anchors.
If you're in any groups or clubs, please pay attention. Mrs. Luby is here to give us some instructions on what to do during the group picture day. Let's take it to her to get the rundown on that.
Hey Kat, today I'm here with Miss Luby, and I heard there's a group photo day. Can you tell me about that?
Absolutely. So usually we do group photo day all in one day, but this year we're going to break it down into 3 Wednesdays before school. So you'll come during collaboration to get your photos taken.
How do students find out when to come?
Yeah, absolutely. Each teacher has the email with a list of groups, or you can talk to your club sponsor.
Thank you.
Coach Luna's class has been doing a lot of great things recently for the school. They have been working on a family community service end of the year project. Ms. Luna is here to tell us the meaning behind this project, so let's take it to her.
Hey Cats, I'm Lauren and I'm here with Coach Luna. Coach Luna, I know your class is doing an end of year project. Can you tell me more about that?
Family Community Service class is doing an end of the year project, and in our curriculum they have to come up with an activity that we can donate to. So a lot of my students have chosen different organizations to gather items for, and then they're going to donate. So we just started this week, and then by the first or second week of May, we'll be done with it. But they have to incorporate like community service with it, collecting and then dropping off. And I'm excited. This is our first year having this in my classes. It's one of my new preps. So I look forward to y'all helping us out this year. So if you can, donate something.
That sounds like a great thing you're doing for the school. Thank you, Coach Luna. Now back to the studio.
February is Dating Violence Awareness Month. Ms. Lopez and Ms. Rivera want to share some information. If you or someone you know is experiencing dating violence, on where you can go for help.
Hey Cats, February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. For this week of Wildcat Wellness, we are talking about warning signs in regards to teen dating violence.
Hola chicos, buenos días. Hoy vamos a hablar de las señales del noviazgo, de la violencia en el noviazgo entre adolescentes.
So, some warning signs. These are warning signs that an intimate relationship may become abusive. Not all of the signs appear in all abusive or potentially abusive relationships. The existence of one or several of these behaviors does not necessarily mean that a relationship is abusive, but it may signal that the relationship is not completely healthy. The warning signs include extreme jealousy, constant put-downs, telling the other person what to do, explosive temper, threats, possessiveness, preventing the other person from doing what he or she wants to do, severe mood swings, making false accusations about the other person, history of violence, isolating the other person from family and friends, seeking the financial control over the other person.
Señales de alerta. Existen algunas señales de advertencia de que una relación íntima puede convertirse en abusiva. No todas las señales aparecen en todas las relaciones abusivas o potencialmente abusivas. La existencia de uno o varios de estos comportamientos no significa necesariamente que una relación sea abusiva, pero puede indicar que la relación no es completamente sana. Las señales de advertencia incluyen celos extremos, desprecios constantes, decir a la otra persona lo que tiene que hacer, temperamento explosivo, amenazas, posesividad, impedir a la otra persona lo que quiere, cambios bruscos de humor, hacer acusaciones falsas sobre la otra persona, historial de violencia, aislar a la otra persona de su familia y amigos, intentar controlar económicamente a la otra persona.
A healthy relationship is built on trust, respect, and freedom. Remember, love is not abuse.
Recuerden, el amor no es abuso.
If you or someone you know is experiencing dating violence, please reach out to the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline. You can call 1-866-331-9474 or chat at www.loveisrespect.org. Or you could also reach out to RAIN, which is the National Sexual Assault Online Hotline, which is available in both English and Spanish. You can call 1-800-656-4673 or their hotline.rain.org/online. Please reach out to any trusted adult, school counselor, parents, a pastor, administrator, or a teacher. If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and reach out for support.
Si tú o conoces a alguien que está pasando por la violencia entre adolescentes o algún tipo de violencia, por favor no duden en contactar a los siguientes números. El 1-866-331-9474 o también al 1-800-656-4673. Y ese tiene contactos que puede ser en español y en inglés. Y por favor no duden en hablar con algún adulto en que confíen, o la consejera, o padres, o administrador, o maestro.
In case you didn't know, choir went to state earlier in the week, and they are here to tell us some of the results from that. Let's take it to Danica to see how she did.
Good morning, Cats. I'm here with Danica Turner. Danica, choir performed at UIL this past Saturday. Can you tell me a little bit how that went?
Yes, we had 2 solo and ensemble groups, and sadly only one of them qualified for state. But then we also have 6 state qualifiers, me being one of them. The song I performed was The Green Dog by Herbert Kingsley, and I think it went pretty well for all of us.
And did you enjoy getting to do this?
Absolutely, yes, and I can't wait to do it for the next 2 years that I'm here.
That's great, and let's take it back to the studio.
Now let's send it over to James for Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Wildcat Media is sponsored by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Softball had a super fun practice last night, especially since they had the view of a beautiful sunset. We wish them good luck today for their game against Liberty, and we hope that they have an amazing season. For more picks on this, check out @Calallen Softball. And now that's all for media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, James.
And now let's send it over to Maddie with the rundown on sports after this quick break.
Good morning, Kyle. Baseball game got moved to Saturday at 1 o'clock against Carroll, so thank you. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Calallen Wildcat Sports was brought to you by Southern Charm Home Cooking. Our JV tennis team had a tournament earlier this week. We spoke with Allie to get an inside look on how they did.
Hey, Calallen. I'm here with Allie Young. So, Allie, y'all had a JV tournament yesterday. How did that go?
I think we did pretty well, but at the beginning, it was kind of like we were doing good, and then it slowly kind of like died down a bit. But this is only our first tournament, so we'll probably do better in the future.
All right, thank you. Back to the studio.
Our boys soccer team has a game tomorrow against Santa Gertrudis. Let's send it over to Coach Mora to see how they have been preparing for this upcoming game.
Hi, I'm good. I'm here with Coach Mora. Coach Mora, I heard you guys had a match tomorrow. What's going on with that?
Yes, we play Santa Gertrudis Academy SGA tomorrow at 6 p.m. here at home. Looking forward to that one. It's going to be a good game. They got us the first time, so we're looking for a good comeback on them tomorrow. So.
Yes, sir. What are you guys doing to prepare for that match?
Looking at the game footage from our first match against them, seeing, what areas we were strong in, what areas we were weaker in, and, identifying those, working our defensive structure, our defensive shape, and then, just our build-out patterns for offensive attacks. So that's what we're looking for.
Yes, sir. Wish you guys the best of luck. Back to you.
Speaking of soccer, our girls team also have a game against Santa Gertrudis coming up soon. We spoke with Emma to get her thoughts on how she thinks it will go. Let's send it over now.
Hey Cats, today I'm here with Emma. So Emma, tomorrow girls soccer has a game against SGA. Can you tell me your predictions for the game?
I think we're going to play really well. We played good against Rockport on Tuesday. We had good movement, good communication. So if we keep what we learned on Tuesday, we'll be okay.
Well, good luck to y'all and back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Maddie.
Now it's time for your local weather forecast with Brandon right after this short break.
Hello, Cats. Just wanted to talk to you about a few things regards to the parking lot, student parking. There's a few things that have been going on in the back by softball field, and there's some barricades. There's some barricades and markings and things like that that you might come up on. And if y'all be mindful, there's construction happening back there. So we want to touch base and let y'all know that just to be mindful where you're parking. Look for those barricades, indicators, and things like that, and park off to an open area where there's no indicators, so that you won't get called out of class to move your vehicles. And that said, if you could also keep in mind to keep up with your student parking permits, we need those up to date as well. And also be mindful of your speed. Speed's a big thing out there in the parking lots. There's a lot of students walking to and from different areas, and we don't want anybody getting injured, so please mind your speed as well. Thank you, Cats.
Thank you, Anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Your weather forecast is brought to you by Baytech Robinson Families. Happy Thursday, everybody. Talk about unexpected weather change. We go from being really hot to just super cold. Looking at our current conditions, 48 degrees with a wind chill of 42, with north winds at 19 miles per hour and 50% chances of rain. We're looking at regional drop already here for today, though. We're pretty dry for the most part, just a small craft advisory through the coastal waters. Though moderate winds are going to be expected today, with the maximum sustained winds from 20 to 30 miles per hour and maximum wind gusts from 30 to 40 miles per hour. So make sure you guys are careful on the roadways, especially on those bridges. Make sure to be sure to move your lights. Light tree limbs may fall in some areas, so make sure y'all are careful for that. And dust may reduce visibility, so make sure you guys are watching out for that, as it can irritate your eyes and your lungs. Though, looking at our 2 through 10 here for today at 2 p.m., 50 degrees with a wind chill of 43, 15% chances of rain, and 19 north winds. At 6 p.m., it's dying up a little bit, 51 degrees with wind chills at 47 degrees with 14 northeast winds. And at 10 p.m., 48 degrees with a wind chill of 43. So looking at our 3-day outlook here for today, Valentine's Day is going to be chilly with degrees at 55 with a wind chill from 41 to 48 degrees with a 15% chance of rain. Now on Saturday, drastically raising it back up to the weather that we are always used to, with 81 degrees with a 15% chance of rain. And on Sunday, dying down a little bit at 67 with a 0% chance of rain. And with that, let's take it back to the Anchors.
Thank you, Brandon.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, when should you ask somebody out on coffee date?
I don't know, William. When?
When you like them a latte. Wow.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at Calallen TV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.